So Oliver has been using a miter saw again for several years, but there's some things that I've taught him to do. One, we always want to start with the miter saw all the way in the top position. We start the saw and we go all the way down to the bottom and then leave it down there until the blade stops spinning. That's the safest way to do it. And with this jig, we're going to cut a whole series of little blocks that we're going to use as dental blocks on the display shelf that we're building. So let's just get started. I've got a pencil mark right there. So Oliver, your job is going to be you tell me when I'm at the pencil mark. Is that it?
Mm-mm.
What you need to do, you can move it a little bit, okay? Get it right where you want it.
It's almost there.
That it?
No.
Okay, I'm going to hold this. Now you show them, again, the way that I've taught you to cut. Okay. Move it over again.
Okay, there.
Okay, I'm going to hold it. You make another cut. You want to cut one more?
Sure.
All right, we're going to cut one more. I'm going to put your fingers back out there, buddy. Get your finger out from behind. There you go. Now move it to wherever you want it. Is that it? Okay, I'm ready. All right. So Oliver, you're doing a great job. I love that you remembered exactly how I taught you to cut safely. I love the fact that you're so precise getting it right to that mark. Again, that's a gift that you have. What I do want to say also, this jig that we're using makes it a lot easier to cut small pieces. And this jig is something I've done an online course for fine home building. And I think it's courses.finehomebuilding.com. I hope you'll check that out. But this jig is just one of the many things that I shared in that video. But it allows us, because it's basically a zero clearance fence for the vertical and the bed, it lets us safely cut those small pieces. All right, Oliver, we're going to cut a few more of these, and then we're going to take these over and put them on the display shelf, okay?
That?
Ready?